Vivek Ramaswamy is a 38-year-old entrepreneur who is a Republican candidate for President of the United States that has seemingly come out of nowhere. Running for president is not something that is done on a whim. It takes a huge amount of planning and strategy to build a team and an infrastructure for a campaign, as well as a fair amount of political experience. Vivek seems to have started his campaign with little infrastructure and virtually no political experience whatsoever. So how has he risen from an unknown figure from when he launched his campaign in February of 2023 to third or even second place in the Republican primary, depending on the poll? There are many factors that build into his surprising success. For one, Vivek has a strategy that leverages a strong online presence. He has also undergone a media blitz, taking interviews from all networks regardless of their political affiliation. But the factor I'm going to focus on is the fact that he has an affirmative message to define America's ideals based on our country's founding principles. Vivek Ramaswamy aims to reignite national pride at a time when patriotism is at an all-time low.
Is there a common thread that unites this country or not? I mean, I think that's the most important question of our time. There's room for debate on it. You could just say we're a bunch of two-legged higher mammals with different shades of melanin walk in this geographic space and do what our iPhones tell us to do on a given day. Is that the country, or is there some set of still remaining ideals that bind us together? That is the conversation that I think we need to have in this country.
Identity is crucial to any organization. It is the heartbeat of all operations that take place. An organization's identity should guide all actions and decisions by the leaders of the organization and the people who make it up. And for those people to really consider themselves part of the organization, they need to know, understand, and feel a connection with the identity of the organization. Many candidates for President of the United States spend much of their time focusing on what they are against, which makes sense because this political strategy has been shown to pay dividends in the past. Vivek Ramaswamy is not afraid to criticize his opponents on specific issues, but he has differentiated himself from the field by primarily focusing on building something as opposed to just fighting something. His focus is to build a national identity among the people of this country, especially among many of the younger generation, who he portrays as lost and searching for meaning. He gets to the heart of this issue in his campaign by trying to give an answer to the question, what does it mean to be an American?
And I think that this is our moment, our duty, our job as leaders. It's the job of the next U.S. president, might be the most important one of all, to fill that void with an answer to the question of what does it mean to be an American? What does it mean to be a citizen of this nation? Not some nebulous, vague global citizen fighting climate change. No, but a citizen of this nation. Fill that void with an actual affirmative vision of who we really are. That's got to be how we win.
This is a question that all leaders need to give their people the answer to. It has been said that a leader is a storyteller. While this is true to some degree, it is more accurate to say that a leader is a story giver. It is your responsibility as a leader to show your people how they connect to the identity of the organization and help them understand what that means for them. Only then will they feel like they are part of something larger than themselves and be motivated to act towards the success of the organization as a whole. All right, till next time, keep on learning. Thank you for watching. Much of what I go over in my lessons can be found in my book, Mission First, People Always, which is available for purchase through the link in the description of the video. If you enjoyed today's video and want to watch more leadership lessons, then be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.